Welcome back to the third video for map assignment number 5. It's time to insert some measurement microphones. Let's hide those two front fill layers according to the instructions. So I'm going to hide those two. Are you sure you want to hide the active? Yeah, no problem. And hide house left as well. So those are both hidden. Next thing in the instructions, complete a prediction at 4 kilohertz. So we're just looking at the mains right now and seeing what mains coverage looks like. And that's at 8K, so let me change it to 4K. So we'll predict at 4K. And this should look for you and for me kind of like the instructions. It does, and you can see it's definitely a little quieter in the front, definitely in the middle front. So you can see why front fills are needed. Just a side note, like this particular liner, actually, let's look at the side view here. You can see that the bottom box is not pointed at the front of the audience, and that's done on purpose. Here in the for the Gracie Theater, because we do so much television work, we often have lavalier microphones down front here. We get a lot of high frequency feedback when the mains were tilted, were angled to have coverage all the way down to the bottom of the audience plane. So in this particular situation, we need to kind of restore that HF with the front fills. So that in mind, let's move on. Oh yeah, and what else are we doing here? Where are we going to put microphones is definitely worth discussing as well. Kind of the ideal spot, at least if you follow the Bob McCarthy school, would be to create what Bob calls a unity splay crossover. Put the microphone, oops, I just messed something up here. There we go. Put the, if we ideally put the measurement microphone in a location that was minus 6 dB down from the average coverage of the whole venue, we could create a nice seam from the minus 6 dB bound point from the front fill and kind of make a consistent level from here, from the front fill to where the mains take over. That's the ideal, and so that's what we're going to try to do. We won't do it perfectly, but at least we will definitely pick a spot here to place the microphones that would create an acoustic crossover that is lower than the average level for the rest of the venue. So perhaps the ideal spot might be the first row. The first row is going to definitely be 6 dB down from here, or at least it's definitely 6 dB down in this darker blue areas. The challenge, of course, in front fills, though, is sometimes you may actually want them a little bit louder so that they can overcome stage wash from monitors and loud things on stage. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put the, in the Gracie, we often tune the front fills to be equal level at row 3. In this particular assignment, we're going to do row 2 as our location for the microphones. So let's insert a microphone. We're going to call it the front fill in mic. So insert microphone. And this is going to be the in one first, so front fill in. Oops, need to make some layers. So I'm going to escape out of that for a second. Forgot to make a microphone layer, so let me do that. Looks like I've closed it over here. Let's make a mics layer. So add, double click, name it mics, return. It's the selected layer. So we'll go back over here. We'll go insert microphone, and I believe we were on the front fill in mic. What did I call it here? Front fill in mic. Cool. Double checking, make sure it's on the mic layer. And let's put it at the, I've figured out all the location for you. It's 19 feet on the x-axis, followed by minus 7.5 on y, and a height of 2.5 feet. They're sitting, so that's why the lower height there. And that looks perfect. Let's insert that. There it is. Yep, that's definitely near the front fill. And second row, it looks like. And we can clear that prediction. You can see that second row. And I don't think there's anything wrong with me bringing back the front fills house left as well. And you can kind of see how that's in alignment with that. Let's insert the second mic, the front fill out mic. So insert mic again, insert microphone. Again, this will be on the mics layer. And this will be the front fill out mic. Front fill out mic. Oops, messed up there. And we're doing 2 mics because we have 2 acoustic crossovers for the 2 front fills. Front fill out mic. Front fill out mic. Doing too many things at once here. The location here is going to be, it looks like that is 16 feet. I'm going to zoom in here. My times, yep, 16 by minus 22. So 16 feet minus 22 on the Y and the same 2.5 feet on the Z. So insert, and those look pretty good there. You want to just kind of visually confirm that they are as desired. And you can do that over here, just kind of bouncing between these guys and so to see that they are in front of the front fills as they're supposed to be. Okay? And then we're ready to dive into the next step. And the next step is kind of complicated, so I'll leave this video short, and we'll start that up on a next video. Okay? Goodbye.